They can't hear us. There we go. Hello, friends.
Hello. They can't hear us. They cannot hear you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this oddly lit Saturday. I have been wanting to write more. Amber has too. I've been trying to be good about it. Haven't been as great. So I decided to set some sprints to force myself to sit down and write. Amber is here begrudgingly.
Not that begrudgingly.
I was like, I'm going to schedule sprints. And then I was like, oh man, last night I was like, oh, I scheduled sprints. She's like, you scheduled sprints. I was like, I got sprints tomorrow. She's like, you have sprints. No, it's like, we have sprints tomorrow. She goes, you've got sprints tomorrow. It's like, listen, we've got stuff to do. We will not be doing as many today. We do have hockey tonight and tomorrow night. So we will not be going quite as long, but we've got a couple in us. So we do want to get some stuff done, get some writing done, and try to be productive because I've been on a roll. And I actually did have one of my alpha readers, super early readers for my book that I have out with people that I've been really bad about keeping up with and touching base on, who was like, I'm reading the book. And they mentioned the title and I was like, I'm reading da-da-da. And I'm sorry it's taken so long. I can't believe I'm just getting around to it now. It's so good. And I'm like,
What is that?
What book is that? And I was like, by what author? And I'm trying not to be an idiot. So I'm on Google and like Goodreads looking up this book, trying to act like I know what book this is with my cousin. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay. And I go through like my LibIb that has like all of my books cataloged. I'm like, I don't have that book. I go through my Kindle app. I was like, I don't know what book that is. She was like, your book. I was
like the author is you, dummy.
She's like, the author's you. It's your book. And I was like, oh. She was like, I'm like 32% of the way through. I'll finish it today. I'll let you know. I was like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. So I actually have people now that are finishing.
Well, here's a silver lining. That title is not currently being used.
No, it's not.
So
because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Find it, so it means you picked a good title.
I know. I know. It's perfect title too for that book. But yeah, I was really excited, and she's a super avid reader and she reads a lot of romance. So she's a really good early reader. So I'm excited to get her notes and work on that. That means I got to finish this one. And I'm in the late stages of the third act. So like I'm there. I'm rewriting the whole thing. So I'm still going to have to edit it, but you know, I need to push forward. So I got stuff to do. Devin, I'm when I tell you, I felt like the biggest idiot. I was like, I'm a moron. That's my book. Got it.
And then when you told me immediately, I was like, that's your book, Julie. You were like, I know that now.
I know that now. Now I know that. Thanks. Like, it's not my fault. I very rarely call my books by their names until they're like out, you know?
Yeah. We always have like code names, like project such and such or something that we use in,
right.
Like when we're talking about it.
Right. I don't share the titles. Even when I sent out the letters, I was like, title is not known, I'm not sharing it, you know? So I purposely don't use it so that I don't say it out loud. So then I don't really associate it with the book. And then I just wasn't thinking.
It's just like my book. We call it Project Ghost Town. I have a title for it, a good title, but I don't tell people what the title is.
No. No. And honestly, if you told me if you referenced it by title, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I don't use the title.
I know what it is.
Everything is saved on my computer under the title. Mm-hmm. But in when I have like notebooks and stuff, I just put Project Ghost Town.
Yep. So we're going to do some sprints. Let us know who's here, what you're working on. What do you have going on today? Thanks for joining last night. I mean, probably wouldn't have happened to just anyone, but it definitely happened to me. So, you know. What are you working on today? What do we got going on? You're working on Project Ghost Town. I mean, you're the one that's sitting across from me.
Yeah, I'm working on Project Ghost Town. I'm kind of like, so it was a book, epistolary. I don't even know how to say it correctly, but it's got documents and everything. And at first it was just documents, but then I decided to like a mix of documents and narrative. So now I'm just writing. I have like most of all the documents created. So now I'm just writing the in between narrative.
There you go. There you are. I'm going to work on the Writer's Digest prompts Rebecca sent. They looked really good. It's not my writing genres, but I thought they were really cool. I'm glad she sent them. Reading and cleaning. I love it. What are we reading? I feel like I'm on delay today. It's fine. Trust me. I get it. I'm still reading. Oh, I took the book downstairs. I'm still reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. And I think I'm about 60% of the way through that book. And I just finished. What is it called even?
Sleep in a Sea of Stars.
To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini that I've been reading for a year. A year. I've been listening to it on audiobook as I drive back and forth to see family, but most of the time Amber's with me and she's not reading the book. So I've got to wait until I take the trip by myself. So I've been...
Which is not often.
Not often.
Mm-mm.
So I've been reading it for legitimately for years. And I just finished it. So. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree. Good to see you.
What are you working on?
Hi, Sadie.
Writing a paper for school today.
Nice.
I've been seeing you on social media. You've been crushing school.
I actually logged into my Grammarly for the first time in years, and I had like old school papers from English of like where I wrote about Hamlet and where I wrote about Beowulf and stuff on there, and I was like, oh my god, I definitely bullshit my way through those and got A's, but it's still funny to see it.
She started reading them and she was like, it sounds good, but
like, what was even the assignment? Why am I talking about it being a Christian allegory? Like,
what was I doing? But yeah, we do have a deadline today, so we can't just go all day long. So we are going to jump into some sprints. If you are new here, we do 45-minute sprints. We go in hard so that we can be as productive as possible.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. So we can be as productive as possible. We find that they work the best for us. So we'll do at least 2, see how we're feeling, see what the time's like. But we'll touch base at the end of 45 and see how everyone is. Nobody knows you're here.
Is it Bryn Greenwood or Brian Greenwood? Is that her name, Bryn Greenwood?
It is Bryn Greenwood. Yeah. Yeah. I think, right? Got The Reckless Oaths We made by Bryn Greenwood, and All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. I read All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, loved it.
I didn't know they had another book out.
Controversial, but I did love it.
I also did love it, even though it was
I have not read this one yet, but it is on my TBR and I do want to read it. But I did not know that they had another book out, if that's the same author.
Yeah, she said, oops, I meant Bryn.
Yeah. If it is the same author, I did not know. How are you liking it?
Yeah, I didn't know they had another book out.
I did not either.
We've been trying to get to that book for years.
I have been trying to get to that book because genuinely, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things I have a review of on this channel that's spoilery, and it's still one that gets comments almost every week of people like, how could you like it? And da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, listen, I get it. It's a tough read. It's a weird read. It's a weird read. It's not one that I recommend to people because it is so strange. But
you made me read it.
I did make you read it.
But I did enjoy it. I really loved it.
I know. But I do really like their writing. Goals to organize your study, library, craft room, listen to audiobook for either a reputation or mostly harmless. Very good. I believe in you. Autocorrect will get you every single time. All right, friends. Well, we are going to jump into the first sprint because I'm feeling productive and typey. So
The way you did it. She really types like that too. That's the crazy part.
I type crunchity. I don't know. Amber, I type crunchity.
You look like I'll get you, my pretties.
If you ever watch any of my writing vlogs or like writing retreat vlogs, anywhere where I'm typing, Amber's like, I cannot watch you type. It is painful. I beg you not to go back and watch them. But like, because then I went back and watched them and I'm like, oh my God, I do.
You were like, why do I do that?
Why do I do that? I went back and I watched them and I was like, why do I type like that? And then I tried to force myself not to, and I can't undo it. I don't know why I do it, but I type weird. Anyway. All right. Here we go. That's not it. That's not it at all.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Hello, friends. How are we?
Took us by surprise too.
It did. Wasn't ready, but we're back. That was very productive for me. And
Yeah, same.
also,
Honestly, same. I did pull in some words from like a previous version that I was like, hey, that scene would really work here. So I went back and then I've been editing that scene to make it work a little better. So it says I added 933 words. It's not bad.
it's not bad. I moved things around from chapter to chapter, so I feel like when I cut and paste, it added words, even though they existed already. So it says I had 1674. I feel like not all of them were new. I don't know. I moved. Give me a second, and I'll tell you. I moved 800. So probably about 850 new ones.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. How did everybody do? Let us know.
Let us know how you did.
Let us know. I also am looking mildly off screen because I put everything on my second monitor. Because it's bigger. And then I don't have to strain and then my eyes don't hurt. And then, I can actually see things. So Stacy joined us. She was dropping in to say hi. She was at the workshop. No sound, but saying hello. Hello. It was lunchtime, so she was hoping to have a few minutes to get some words in before the next session of the workshop starts. I don't know what workshop, but hopefully it's going well. And then hello, Dharma. Working on the audio editing for an audiobook for my upcoming sapphic witchy urban fantasy, which sounds flippin' amazing. Love everything about that.
Definitely.
Audiobooks they're a task. That's a whole undertaking. So congrats. That's amazing. And then hello, Weaver. Halfway through audio editing chapter 24. I love it. Devin says, I have a first draft for a personal essay, 2 poems together for a possible chapbook, and no idea if I'm actually submitting anything, but it feels good to work on something.
Yeah.
I love it. What is the deadline for those submissions? I didn't fully read
I didn't read it at all.
Email.
But
I looked at it.
I haven't written poetry in so long. I'm not sure if I would like the kind of poetry that I've written was very like popular in the 90s poetry.
Yeah.
Very angsty teen kind of things. I'm not even sure I know what modern poetry looks like besides like Rupi was that
Carr?
Rupi Carr, yeah, I was right. And that's like not the kind of poetry I would write. I like reading it. It's not the kind of poetry I would write.
No.
So like what's the deadline and how much does it cost?
I'm assuming there's a submission.
There's usually a submission fee.
Yeah. I feel like I wrote poetry as a teen, not as much. I feel like I transitioned pretty quickly over to flash fiction, which I still love writing. I haven't done it in a really long time. But I feel like I don't know.
And I don't think I've ever done a personal essay.
I feel like it might just be a little humble brag, but I feel like I was pretty good at flash fiction. I really liked doing it.
You are good at flash fiction. You can humble brag.
I liked doing it, and I felt like I was good at it, which made me like doing it more. So when the feedback is positive, I was like, that's something I'm good at. I should keep doing it. I'm not somebody who likes doing things I'm not good at. So, yeah, that made it enjoyable.
Flash fiction is a challenge. It is tough. It's to be able to convey the correct emotions in so little words is really like it's hard to do.
Yeah. I've never reread my flash fiction. I never went back and
You should.
I don't want to.
I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised at how great it is.
I don't know about that.
Because I have read it a couple of times and it's really good.
I have a whole bunch of them though. I should bring them. Let's see if anybody at writer group wants to pass it around
Or keep it.
or keep it.
You've been giving them away for free for a while.
I have been giving them away for free for anybody who buys my like adult fantasy. I'm like, if you buy this book, you can get this for free if you want it. I've just been giving them away because I don't know what else to do with them. So I have some. I'll bring them to like the next writers group and see if anybody wants to look at my flash fiction. You can take a look. If you're interested. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. I didn't ever get around to my audiobook listening, but I did get the majority of the organization done. And I think I'll be able to finish up the room in the next sprint.
Nice.
You are always so good about your house stuff. Can you come do mine, please? How do I find that? Right? I haven't yet put it up for pre-order. Still waiting to get it back from my proofreader. Sounds amazing, though. Oh, October 15th. Poetry is due November 3rd. I haven't gotten as far as finding the submission fee. I mean, I'm not going to submit, so you don't have to worry about it. I was just curious. I've written a few flash fiction stories. It is a challenge. I love it, though. Yes. I shall bring for you. I shall bring. I always did mine. Mine were always written off of a photo inspiration. So I would find pictures on Pinterest that I was like really interested in, or I thought looked really dynamic. And then I would write that photo. So just what was happening in that moment, not before, not after, just like that exact snapshot. And that would be my flash fiction. So I think I have a Pinterest board of like the actual photos from that book that inspired each of the stories. But yeah, I like it. I like doing it. The secret is that I've only ever motivated to do house things during sprints. I have a guest coming. Yeah. That's pretty much the only time things get done around here is if there's a guest coming. So that's fair. Sounds about right. Someone else's sprint because I had a guest coming. It's a dog. I'm just dog sitting. I don't think I would clean for a dog, but I'll clean for people's. You know, it's okay. All right. How do we feel about jumping in and getting more done? Because I was in the flow. Also, I just realized that I updated my Scrivener and it changed the Scrivener like logo.
Yeah. It's weird looking.
It is.
Yeah. Mine changed a while back, the Scrivener logo.
Mine just did it now to like a little blue, like more like cursive-y versus like that chunky one. Anyway. What do you know? New logos. All right, friends. Let's jump in and get another one done and see what we can accomplish. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Good luck, everyone.
Can't get my mouse to work, mother bitch. Are we unpaused?
We're unmuted, yes.
No, I can't get back. I'm stuck. Fart balls. Stop. I'm serious. I can't find my mouse. It's stuck on another screen. Help. Okay. I got it. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh gosh. Darwin, we went through a lot of different sounds for the end of our sprints. We had like a Tinkerbell charm.
We had a whistle.
We had a lot of different things. We thought that the clapping was the most motivational in terms of like, you did it, you know?
I feel like we still have the sound clips in here.
Oh, we definitely still do. You can play them.
Maybe not.
We should.
Oh, here. We had typing.
That was not helpful.
We had a slide whistle.
That was madness.
We had fairy dust.
No one heard that. Ever.
Oh, and whatever else we had, we just did it at the time. We didn't add it to this.
We didn't?
No.
The slide whistle was unhinged. What? Why did we ever think that that was a good one to use? It's jarring. It was.
The word jarring, when we were watching the playoffs,
It's taken on new meaning.
And we were watching the Dallas Stars, there was a guy that was like, -16 in the postseason. It's just jarring.
He was doing really
He's
bad.
Like, it's the worst player in the history of the postseason.
I was like, the guy can hear you. Like, he's gonna see this. That's mean. Valid, but mean.
He just kept saying it. He was like, wow,
Jarring.
-16.
So now we always say that. It's jarring. Okay. Let's see how everybody did. Maddie's here. We're gonna do at least one more. We're gonna see. We've got hockey tonight, so we can't stay too long. Oh, we've missed you too. We're happy to see you too. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
What is that?
What is that?
Is that a book? A book?
A book? I'm assuming. Also reading the correspondence. That's nice.
Yeah, the applause felt like, yay, you did it! You finished the sprint!
That's what we eventually settled on.
Yeah.
The other ones were just not, it didn't work.
The whistle was jarring. I don't like that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I worked on a spreadsheet for tracking the November writing challenge, hoping to have it ready for a writing group. I think we have, check the description of this video. We usually have a word count tracker in the description that Amber created. It's an Excel spreadsheet. You can put in your like end goal, and then it'll track what you need each day.
And then every day that you type it in, I think it recalculates what you need for the next day to stay on track
based on your total.
Yeah.
I'm
a spreadsheet slut. I love spreadsheets. Oh my God, I love it so much.
But I'm pretty sure it is in there. I usually have it in there. If not, we have it, and we can definitely forward it to the group or put it into the Discord server for the group. But Amber did create one, so we have one for sure.
I think I have a couple in there.
Yeah, I didn't finish the room exactly, but that's because I decided to reorganize my pens and markers, which I'm almost done with now. Guys, I found new pens that I love. That we found. We went on a writing retreat, like an in-person writing retreat, and our host got us pens made, and they're so nice.
The Haven Writers Retreat 2025.
So that I found them on the Zon. Star Traveler. I think they're like Zenith, but spelled strangely. Anyway, they're so good. I love them.
I also ordered some with like my signature. Well, not my signature, but it looks like my signature.
A signature. And then I found the, I don't know if they're Rytech. I don't know what it is. It's a clicky, you can't see it. I'm looking in the wrong place. It's a clicky ink. What the fart are these called?
Like the
fountain pen.
Fountain pen.
It's a clicky fountain pen that you can like clicky use. I don't know. Anyway, I love it. It's a clicky fountain pen.
I can't use fountain pens.
No, that would be hard for a lefty. I can.
It's like fountain pens are very much like pull. Like you pull it and the ink comes out. I have to push because I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
And so ball pens work fine because the ball goes either way. But I've tried to use fountain pens; they just don't work right.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm gonna bend
break
the little thing or something.
The nib.
I have to push.
I do love a fountain pen. It makes me feel fancy, but like I'm not fancy and I don't want it to be hard to use. So like a clicky one works, you know? Anyway, I skip a bit.
My old boss would have been so intrigued by that because he was like a fountain pen lover. So he always had so many different fountain pens.
Yeah.
And if I would have been like, hey, look at this clicky one, he'd have been like, what?
I have the kids that I used to nanny for got me a fountain pen for Christmas one year. I have 2 fountain pens that my grandfather used to write letters back when he was at war that I don't use them, but I have like his fountain pens. I love a good fountain pen, but like, I don't use the fancy ones. I just use, relatively fancy ones, but I am a pen slut. I do love a good pen.
We like pens about as much as I like spreadsheets.
A clicky fountain pen is pretty awesome. I will send you the link, Devin. It's pretty nice. I do love it. I shall send you link. How
did you do?
How did I do? I did well. I'm progressing. Where am I? I'm in the dark night of the soul. Dun dun dun. So I'm getting
way ahead of me. I'm at the debate.
I'm getting there. I'm getting to my act 3, getting to my finale.
Speaking of, I don't know if you guys read like the Save the Cat books, but like I have legitimately the original Save the Cat Writes a Novel. I have it all tabbed up, and then I bought Save the Cat Writes a Young Adult Novel because I'm writing young adult horror. See, these are the same. They look good. They're normal. And then they came out with a new one, which excited me. Save the Cat Writes Horror, which I'm writing young adult horror. So I was like, yay. Look at this damn thing. Who does this?
It's rude.
It's so much bigger, taller, and wider, but it's so thin.
And a different color paper.
It's like white ass paper.
Disrespectful.
So weird.
But I do like the black cat. It is cute.
It is the cover is really cute. And so far I've been reading through it and it is really good. What they did was they basically took the monster in the house and kind of expanded on it. And it's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I have been using it, and it's like got a list of like potential scares and everything. Like it's really good. I do recommend it. It just pisses me off a little bit that it doesn't match.
That would make me crazy. Yeah, it just came out. She pre-ordered it. It came out like early September,
a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get on Amazon.
Yep.
It is good. If you write horror, Maddie,
because it's not specifically YA. That one's just horror.
Horror in general.
Yeah. Yep. So now you know. Now you can grab that if you want to. And you're also trialing a new writing tool. What are you using?
Plotter.
Mm-hmm.
Plottr. Where you can write outlines and timelines and character, and they have like templates that ask you questions for like everything you could think of, like just on the character sheets. They have the templates are like they have big 5 personality traits, birth order, character bio, Clifton strengths profile. They even have like a D&D character sheet, a enneagram, 5 stages of grief, like Freudian theory. So many, like it just keeps going. Story genius, online dating profile, like so many things you could do.
We went so deep on Clifton strengths for a while.
Yeah, so like I do kind of make my characters a Clifton strengths profile, so it's nice. And then even the outline, they have different, like they have a Save the Cat one, they have a horror one, they have like all different, like the snowflake method one. It's actually pretty cool. I've been doing a 3-week trial.
Because then you said you could take the notes that you have in there and export it directly into a Scrivener.
Into Scrivener or Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's really cool.
I'm working on a horror book amidst school and work. Yeah. Yeah.
So I love Scrivener, but Scrivener doesn't have the templates. That's what I like. The templates that ask me as a pantser, ask me questions that I need to think of before I start writing. Because a lot of times Julie would ask me, well, what is their motivation? Or what is their goal? What are they trying to do here? And I'm like, I don't know.
Stop asking. That's
Stop
rude.
asking me questions.
Stop asking me questions. She had one, the mirror book. She was like, they just keep running. They're just running in the woods everywhere.
And I don't know why. Don't know where they're going.
Just keep going into a mirror and they just keep running. And I'm like, well, what are they running to? What's their end goal? Like, and she's like, stop asking me. I don't appreciate it. And I was like, okay, well, like, what's their character arc? What's the end goal for them? She was like, I swear to God, ask me one more thing. And as a plotter, especially who starts very character forward, I know my character arcs. Like I know my character. There's certain things about the plot and other things that I don't know, but I know my characters inside and out. Amber starts very differently than me. She writes very differently than me.
I start very plot forward and like not even just plot, but like atmosphere and place forward.
Yeah. So having those starter questions to get her thinking about her character so that she understands them better, so that when she starts writing, no matter what situation she gets into, she understands what her characters will do, helps. Because I can write myself into anything and I know my characters well enough. I know how they're going to react.
Yeah.
But Amber would start writing as a pantser and be like, not know her characters well enough to know how they would react. So they just start running.
Just start running or have sex.
She's like, they're just running or screwing. And I don't know what to have them do. And I was like, well, tell me more about them. She was like, ask me one more time. I swear to God. And then she would just get upset that she didn't know enough about them and think she was a bad writer, which she's not. She's just a different writer. So she'd be like, that's it. I'm just not writing anymore. And I was like, well, don't do that. She was like, no, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm apparently very dramatic too. I am a Scorpio. Like, I'm sorry. It's just who I am.
You know? So this is a better way for her to kind of start building out some of the characters and have some questions. And they don't have to come from me because I don't really want to get punched in the face.
I would never punch her in the face, just to be sure. Everybody knows I would never punch Julie in the face.
The templates are nice. Yep.
Like they have templates for places, characters, outline, timeline, everything.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. You can create a family tree. Like
my biggest issue with Scrivener is the compile.
Compile.
The exporting of the story.
It is the worst part of Scrivener.
It's the worst part of Scrivener. No matter what I do to export it, it comes out looking funky. It never looks right. There's hashtags in between chapters. The chapters never come out looking. I've never found a way to make it actually look right when I export it. But that's my biggest issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I haven't played around with the new features of the new upgrade they just put out. Hello.
Craptastic.
It is craptastic. And I've played with every possible function, every possible setting. Everyone's like, try this one. And I'm like, well, I will try that one. And then I don't know if it's the way that I'm structuring my chapters and my folders and stuff, or if I think it's them. It can't always
Like,
be me.
how many times have I compiled something and it says like chapter 3, chapter 2, and I'm like,
How?
is it chapter 3 or is it chapter 2?
Chapter 3, chapter 2, chapter hashtags in between different things.
And then it'll say like the name I named the chapter. Chapter 3, chapter 2, and then the name, and I'm like,
it's miserable.
Pick a side.
I spend more time just trying to like fix it after exporting it that it's very frustrating. That's my biggest gripe with it. But
yeah, once you compile it and you get it right, you just have to leave it. You have to leave Scrivener behind and you've moved on to Word.
And you never go back.
You don't go back to
you
put
never
that story.
go back. Which is fine because most of the time for any kind of editing, developmental editing, whatever, they're going to use Word anyway. They're going to use track changes. So like that's fine, but you got to be ready to leave it and never look back. I do like it for the structure of actually drafting though. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's that. That's the writing tools that we've been using. What did we use for a while too? That a one stop.
One stop for writers, yeah.
Yeah, we used that.
They had a lot of character stuff in there too.
Tons, and they had a lot on.
Almost too much.
It was a great procrastination tool because you could put in so many different things about your character and build out their flaws and their traumas and their
like that one was cool because you could say this and this and this happened to them. And then it'll say, okay, so if they're in this situation, this is how they would react because this and this and this happened to them.
Yeah, this is how they would. This is how they would talk. This is how they would, whatever, respond in this situation. And that one was really cool, but it definitely would become a procrastination tool because you could dive really deep into stuff. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of different tabs, but that one was one that we paid for a while and really did go deep on for a bit. But I think the strongest part of that again was the character sheets, and I felt strong enough with my characters that I didn't feel the need to continue with it.
And it was too much for me. Like it was too much information. I was like, I can't. Like with this, I can see the list of templates, but then I can just pick one or two templates to use and then never see all the other stuff, which is great for my ADHD.
The One Stop for Writers too has individual books on each of those. Like you can get
you could buy a book that has that information that you can read through.
Yeah they have like a character flaws one or a whatever. You can get those. Yep, never go back. Never. All right, friends, are we ready for another sprint?
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready to put our music back on, get back to writing with my claw hands. All right, let's see what else we can get done.
Yep. Good luck, everyone. back.
Oh, hello. How are we?
I didn't do much writing, but I did eat.
Which you needed to do.
Yeah.
So there's that. I did do writing. I finished a chapter, started a new chapter. And I removed the words that I moved. So then my word count should be accurate, and I'm at 2,174.
Nice.
Yeah. So not so bad. I did good. How about everybody else? Let me know. Let me know. That is going to be our last sprint because we do have to prep and get ready for a hockey game.
It has a game.
We has game. We have to leave the house. But we did need to do this. I needed to do this. I don't know if Amber needed to. I did.
I did. I'm glad I did.
I know she feels better when she does. She's not always a fan of doing it or scheduling it, but she usually feels better when we do. So, Bree was gonna finish the room and then head on to the kitchen. And she said that she's working on her desk now, but she did finish the room, and then she's gonna do food and then the kitchen. So didn't get to the kitchen that time, but she will. Devin said, woohoo! Did more on the spreadsheet, checked out the one that you have, which is good, but I do crazy stuff with mine. I'll show you later. Sounds good. I did during that one go, do I have a Pinterest board for my flash fiction? And then I couldn't find one. And then I went, where is mine? I know I have the photo somewhere stored. So then I looked into my old Scrivener docs to see if I had an old Scrivener with all of my flash fiction. And then I couldn't find it. And then I looked on my hard drive. I still am not sure 100% where it is. So it's going to bother me now. I'll figure it out. I know I have it somewhere. Figured I could clean after lunch. Don't always do that. Got some reading done. Only one assignment left for the week. Crushing it. The kitchen, I mean. Yeah. Figure. Makes sense. Eat first, clean after. What's everyone else doing for the rest of the day? Do you have goals for the rest of the day, for the rest of the weekend? What are your plans? We have hockey both tonight and tomorrow. We have another game tomorrow. Thus begins the season of the hockey. But I am going to try to actively have more sprints because it is helpful for me. So keep an eye out. I'm going to try to schedule them as often as possible. This was not a bad way to be productive, knowing that a lot of our weekends are going to be double hockey. It'll be very easy to just kind of...
Well, they're not all hockey. It's just this weekend and next weekend. And then we have our break.
No, but a lot of the weekends we do end up having...
We will a lot of the weekends.
Multiple.
Yeah.
So on those weekends, it's going to be easy to just kind of like fall into doing nothing but that. So it'll be nice to kind of schedule some sprints to break that up and be productive and not just only do that. I'm going to try to have these scheduled a little bit more often. It's my goal. Matt's going to the Ren Fair. That'll be fun. I have some laundry to fold. I want to do some more Rimo planning. That'll be nice. I never have official plans for that anymore, but I'm excited that you do, and I'm excited to cheer you on. And I know that we're meeting with our writing group on the 29th of October. I think we meet this month. So I'm excited to hear what everybody's plans are for the month. And then maybe we can schedule some more in-person November groups other than just our like last one of the month to like cheer each other on. Other than cleaning, hanging out with the pups, puppy sitting, we'll be picking up to go home at some point today. Just some stuff at home. That works. I love it. I do want to get some more reading done. I've been reading my book for far too long. I do want to finish it, but I've been prioritizing work and writing. I have not been reading as much, so need to jump on that because I'm enjoying the book and it is reading fast when I sit down to read it. I just have not been prioritizing that. So, oh my God, she's really cute. My cat's like really
upside down,
curled up in a ball.
It's very cute.
Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Yeah, Devin, we'll have to reach out and see where makes sense. I forget what direction you're coming from, but like where would make sense to meet up to write, but we should. And I will send you the link for that pen. But I think that's gonna about do it for the day. Any closing thoughts?
Nope.
No.
I'm excited for hockey.
I'm very excited for hockey. We've gone to like 5 games now, and they've all been against the same people. So this will be Amber's first game against a different team, which will be nice.
They just did breaking news. Diane Keaton has died.
Oh. Aw. I like her and her hats. Sad.
She was 79.
Yeah.
Didn't know she was that old.
I mean, I feel like there's older people out there. Definitely people that have like lived harder than her. I don't know her personally. I shouldn't say that. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know her life. I don't know much about her. I don't know if she had been sickly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bummer. What a lovely note to leave everybody on. Trying to like concentrate around this headache that won't go away. All right. We are going to call it for the day and stay tuned. We will try to schedule more of these as much as possible. Soon adjacent.
So somebody put, dang, I was hoping it was a different famous 79-year-old. We all know who you mean.
Not wrong. Man, not a nice person. Fine, I don't care. All right, people. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you very, very, very soon. If I owe you something and I don't get it to you, yell at me. But I'll be in touch. Okay? Sound good? Okay, bye.
Bye.